Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from McDermott Cues. I hope you all like and follow Sharkstream.
Hi, I'm Lucas Casaver. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Salotto, and join us on Sharkstream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Sharkstream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Sharkstream.
Hey guys, I'm Federic Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Szolnoki. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I am John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Shark Stream.
Hit the lights, Bobby grab the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shark 3, going live. You're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
This is Brian in the booth bringing you live action from the Philadelphia Super Billiards Expo. We're getting ready for a noon match scheduled between Aloysius Yapp and Oliver's Naki. I hope that's Szolnoki. So yeah, we're gonna get started soon. They're just warming up. As soon as the players are ready, you'll see the scores come up on the scoreboard on the bottom. And we'll get started. But thanks for tuning in. Match should be getting started very soon.
paint over the tables in just a moment. Go ahead and start, David.
Players should be getting started soon. Right now, we're just watching fellas warm up a little bit. But it's Oliver and Aloysius on table 7. I've seen Yapp a few minutes ago, so hopefully he'll be along if he's getting ready. But as far as I know, these are still warm ups. Unless I missed the lag, I'm just going to turn this off real quick. I don't think this is live right now. I'm pretty sure this is not the match, but if it is, I missed the lag, so guess we'll just wait and see. Seems like for a warm-up, he's contemplating quite a bit. That's the only reason it gives me a little bit of pause. Now, if we got a ref coming, that looked like John Lehman. This is rack number 1 then. Why else would you have a ref for a warm-up? Nice jump shot there from Aloysius Yapp. Cleanly hit the 2 ball and knocked the 5, what is it? 3 ball down? All right, so this is live match. Thanks everybody for tuning in. This is Brian in the booth. I see my mom in the comments section. Thanks for tuning in, Ma. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me and follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and definitely share it out there. Let people know that we're going to be bringing you live coverage all day today. Myself, Ryan Brennan, and I'll be joined soon by Bobby, the professor, or as Bobby Hilton likes to call him, the legend, Hunt. He'll be here. He'll be along shortly. We weren't planning. I wasn't planning on getting started till 1 o'clock, so I told him the wrong time. But he assures me he's going to be on his way. So till then, it's just me. I think the intent there wasn't so much to get the 2 down, but to get it into a safe spot, and I didn't quite get there. Oliver's got a pretty clean look at this too. Make a score. No, I was told by our director, Bobby Hunt, or Hilton, sometimes it's Bobby H, that he wanted us to do Oliver and Aloysius today, so that's where we are. I believe I'm impressed. Alex is still in the hunt, huh? Let me take a look at the schedule. He's currently playing on table 1 against Marco Tucher. You guys want to check that out? You can go to the BSN, and they offering all table streaming access through Digital Pool. Right now on the feature table is Fedor Gorst and Kevin Clark. That's on table 4. Got John Morris still in there. Playing against Michelle Bianchini. Table 3, we got Max Lechner and Matt Kroc. Table 5, Victor Lensky and Sisman Kurl. I apologize if I'm mangling these names. Jesus Atencio is on table 6 playing against Hennessy. FSR is playing against Raymond Linares on table 9. Conrad is playing Billy Thorpe. I'm not even going to try and say that last name. Jazizin. On table 10, Dini's still in the game. Dominic Jastrab. Oh, man, I'm terrible. Is on table 11. Jason Shaw is playing Frankie Hernandez on 12. Niels Feijgen is playing against Sean Mark Malayan. Table 13. Have Sanjin Vanovich playing against Jeremy Saucy, still in the game. Another Connecticut local, so keep going, guys. Jeremy Saucy and Alex Bosch still in the hunt. And then, of course, on table 16, we got Eklund Kachi and Eric Roberts playing. That's the first half of the round 1 in stage 2. A lot of other action coming up at 3 o'clock today, so we're just going to bring you this match. We'll go offline. We'll come back at 3 o'clock for the second half of round 1. Stage 2, I'm going to put a bracket in the comment section so you guys can follow along. Hard to tell if there's a window there, but by the way he's standing on the table, going to have to kick at it. Going to do the old cue stick measurement method. Made good contact, but kind of left the 2-ball out there hanging. That's a big opportunity here for Aloysius. He might have to just sort of bounce it off the short rail and sort of nudge the 7 maybe, just to keep the ball in position for that pink ball. Just like that. Nice shot. Only thing he's got to worry about here is just don't go overrun it. Stay right in the middle of the table between the side pockets. You can be in great shape for the 5. Perfect. Looks like Bobby's in the comment section. Says, hey, can Yapp win the Expo after winning the World 8-ball title? Of course he can. Dude's amazing. He's on fire lately. What do you guys think? There he is. Oh, go ahead. The Hunt just swung by the booth, brought me some delicious muffins from his wife, Colleen. He's just going to grab a beverage at the, some kind of soda, I'm sure, or tea, and he'll be joining me very shortly. Line on the 7, just going to go a couple rails around. Get that 8 in the side, I'm guessing. And he got himself a little bit. I think he wanted to run that a little bit further so that he could just stop it there for the 9-ball. But given where he's at, I'm guessing he's going to go around the 9 and put the 9 in the bottom right corner. Just like so. Aloysius Yapp will take down the first rack, and he will be breaking rack number 2. I'm going to head on over to the YouTube and set up a super chat because we are raffling off McDermott Cue of the Month, September 2025. Show you what it looks like real quick. At the end of the tournament. So sometime on Monday, we're going to go live and we're going to pick one of the anyone who supports the channel using a super chat for $5 or 500 Facebook stars, or there's links in the comment section right at the beginning that involve our Cash App, our Venmo, and our PayPal. You can use any of those 3 to get a $5 entry into this razzle. And at that point, like I said, Monday, we'll pick one of them at random, and you'll have this brand new McDermott Cue of the Month cue. Show him in here. How's it going, Bobby? Oh, let me turn your mic on.
Fine, Brian. I'm sorry I'm late.
No, I took full responsibility. I thought they were starting at 1 o'clock today. I got a text from Bobby at about 11 o'clock saying, "Hey, you're gonna put on Yap at noon?" I'm like, "What, am I?" Okay, I guess I'll get in the car.
Oh, I didn't miss much. Just 1-0.
No, just 1 rack so far.
Oh, good. Do we know how our horse Lucas did?
Unfortunately, he lost his second match, or round 4 match yesterday against Hubert, and he's out in 65th to 96th place.
Oh,
we still have some New England representatives. We got Alex Bosch still at the hunt.
Oh, good.
And so is Jeremy Sosi.
Jeremy loses the first round often and fights his way through the rack.
It's characteristic, but he's a good shooter and he deserves to be there. So wish them both very well. I know Alex is playing right now. I don't think Jeremy's playing yet.
Now, are we down to the final 32 now? We are in
stage 2 single elimination.
Okay. Now they have to win.
Well, if you win or you go home.
Yeah. I was hoping Lucas would do better. Doing so well a few weeks ago.
Yeah, he came off a great win there in West Hempstead, New York, at the In the Box WNT event. So I would have liked to see him get a little further than he did, but it is what it is.
I think after you win a nice tournament, it's a little the next one's tough. If a little anticlimactic after just winning one to come out firing the next one. I see Makers Tour Tour wanted us to do Alex's match.
Yeah, well, he's obviously got an interest in that one.
Oh, yeah. I know he does. I don't know this Oliver. Where's he from, Brian? Is that French?
Oh, boy. That looks...
Red, white, and green flag?
Is that Italy, or let me check.
Oh.
Let's Google it. Szolnoki, or Szolnoki. My best guess.
I was talking to Cliff Tyler this morning, who's down there. I said, there's a lot of names in this term we can't pronounce.
I was having a hell of a time just sort of giving people the rundown of who's playing right now live on Digital Pools, All Access.
Yeah.
And man, I stumbled at least 3 of them. I apologize if I messed up those names bad, but I just Googled Oliver. He is a Hungarian professional pool player.
That's what the red, white.
That's what it says here in Wikipedia.
Well, look at his last name.
Szolnoki.
Wow. What's his Fargo? Oh, he's
Got him listed at 817.
He's a pretty good player.
Yeah, he's definitely, well, he's a pro.
Yeah, he certainly is.
Aloysius has his hands full, that's for sure.
Yeah, good for us.
No, this should be a great match. I have no doubt about that. Dude moves the ball around great.
Another thing I see nowadays more than in the past, more open bridges when they're playing.
Blows my mind, man.
We never learned that when I started.
Me too. And I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube and instructional videos, and they definitely advocate the open bridge more than the loop that we're used to. Hey, whatever works for you.
Yeah, and a few players were breaking with an open bridge.
That blows my mind.
That
too.
I never saw either when we were younger.
A great cue control. I'll give him that, man. He's like ball in hand every time. It's pretty impressive.
Hard to dog it when you're a foot away every time.
Yep.
This could be one of those hills. They both look good already.
Well, it's just that with the alternating break format, these guys are strong contenders to get their break and run, so it's just going to go back and forth.
Yeah.
Like that, Oliver tied it up. Well, it's interesting because Yapp won on Oliver's break, and then Oliver won on Yapp's break. Now Oliver's back at the table at 1-1.
All my life playing pool, we always felt the break. This is the older equipment.
Mm-hmm.
We thought the break was huge, getting the break.
Sure.
Well, 1 year at the U.S. Open, Pat Fleming did the AccuStats on every match on the feature table for the whole tournament, and he kept track. And the breaker actually won a few percentage more than the. I'm sorry, I got it backwards. The breaker lost more racks than he won.
Oh, really?
It was like 48%, which we'd always thought was the other way around.
Absolutely.
Nowadays, I think with the way these players break so well, I think when they break well, they're an overwhelming favorite, whichever player figures to break out first. Because they never miss. Nobody misses anything. Not very often.
Yeah, it's very, very frequently you're going to watch that head ball go straight into the side pocket.
We watched it all day yesterday.
So it's hard to
and
see, right? Like that
goes again.
Goes right in.
Yeah, so if they don't go...
he got an unfortunate bounce off that 8-ball. Almost scratched. And he's snookered behind the 6.
He made 2 balls on the break. He hit at half speed, and 1 ball flies on the side. Whichever guy figures that break out, I think that's one of the great things about Van Boning. He always figures the break out.
Yeah, he's a superb breaker and all 9, 10, whatever.
Whatever he chose, yes. Well, let's see the push, what he's going to do here.
I'm thinking push, but I've been wrong.
Yeah, more often we were wrong than I'm right. Is he going to roll the 4 up on the 9, maybe? Did it tie something up? Rolled up in a 3.
Tied up the 3, it looks like.
Can tell if it tied it up.
Well, yeah, I think there's enough of a gap there that the 3's makeable. It's just going to be very tight position.
This gentleman, if he walked in a pool room years ago, I would have never looked at him as a pool player.
Are you talking about Yapp?
Yapp. He doesn't look about it.
He's got a baby face, man.
Yeah, a baby face, and he can really play. He just looks kind of innocent.
And those are the ones you don't see coming.
Those are the ones we would jump on and get the worst of it. Talk to Bobby. You having a good time down there?
I haven't spoken to him yet, but he's been lighting up the comments.
Yeah.
Pretty good little leave too. I think he got him Just enough on the 6.
So too. Oh, can he get by that 6? Must be because it's taking a long time to shoot.
Well, the way he's sizing this up, it looks like he's trying to kick through the 4 and the 7. And that's a tough shot. 4 balls looming large. Takes away half the ball.
Pretty good push after all, tying all those up.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Really in the tank right now.
I'm trying to see if maybe you could masse it, but you don't. You got to really get lucky to get out of that one.
You don't see as much masse as you do because everybody leans so heavily on their jump cues.
Yeah, I agree. And kicking nowadays, I think
it's a lost art.
We look at.
I tried to give that a heck of a lot of spin, didn't quite get there.
Closer than I expected. Like Efren, most of the Filipinos, they kick so great.
I'm
not a fan of the jump cue.
Same here.
These guys are awful good with it.
There's a certain age threshold that's where you're just like, oh, no jump cues, and then under that age, it's all jump cues. So
oh yeah,
is what it is. I'm trying to figure out what he's thinking here.
The 3 must be tougher than it looks.
Yeah, I thought there was enough of a gap there, but hard to say.
Can he try to? And on the second, he's going to try to bump it, or
I give serious consideration to bumping, but that's just me.
No, the bank isn't that bad either. Like
if he gets it down to the short rail, he can pick that up.
You can always do that. And the 4 is not far from it.
Did the bump.
Very nice.
Nicely done.
They hit it perfect. I worried a little bit about breaking it and staying behind the 4 ball. But he hit it perfect. He just came off a big win.
Oh, with the 8-ball title? Absolutely.
Yeah.
World title now, and he's playing very, very strong.
Back in the 80s, I played in a World 8-ball tournament. It was in Chicago, and the Atari, remember the Atari games?
Of course I remember Atari games.
Well, they were sponsoring the whole thing.
Really?
Jimmy Rempe won it, and he won a car. I came in 5th, and I got a check for $1,800, and it bounced.
Oh, geez, really?
Yeah. It took about a year and a half later, and all of us who got bad checks, they gave us like gift certificates to this catalog. And it was junk. I bought a Mizrak cue. I was just so crooked. I got 200, so I figure that's about what I got for the 50. First big title I did well and didn't get paid. Thankfully, I think those days are behind us.
Generally speaking, yes.
I am not getting paid.
Between WNT and WPA, they have to pay, right?
We have to now. Yeah.
And Aloysius, I guess this is interesting. To our earlier discussion, that was Oliver's break, and Aloysius took it down. So now he's breaking, and we'll see what happens this time.
So and yesterday, every break, they were making multiple balls and getting shot.
Yep. Second half of that break situation is you want to make that ball, of course, that head ball in the side. But you got to keep control of the cue.
Yeah, and I don't like the way the cut break, the way the cue ball runs.
The cue ball hits the long, just kind of goes all over the place.
That's why I'm still a fan of the other break where cue ball pops back and stays in the middle of the table.
Yeah, I mean that's That's where I live too. It's just, I want to center ball it in the head, right into the head ball, and then just the cue ball skids back about a foot right to this, right between the sides.
I'd still do that if I was a pool player. You almost never scratch. But these guys are all cut breaking and playing awful good.
YouTube, the super chat goal is up. If you guys want to get an entry into the McDermott Cue of the Month raffle, just hit us with a super chat. $5 per entry. And we'll be doing the drawing on Monday night.
It's at half speed, made 2 balls again.
Mm-hmm. Nearly scratched, but he kept it up.
And he caught the point.
Tough cut. And the bank's out of the play. Unless you want to go for the bank combo.
Oof. I would give a lot of thought to play.
Yeah, same here.
But if he feels he can make that in the side, I think he has to shoot it. Just looks awful. Like a tough cut from here.
Have to get him real thin.
And between racks, I'd like to check on Alex's match, see how score-wise.
Take a look at it every once in a while.
I know we got Lance is interested.
Of course. Lance is has paid for his pay-per-view subscription, so I'm sure he's watching it. But this is a free stream, so.
Yeah. Well, Lance is down at the tournament.
Oh, is he there?
Yeah, Cliff said he was there last night.
Alex is down 3-2.
Thank you.
Still a lot of match left in that one, though, so don't count anybody out.
You were watching him last night, that first 5-6 racks. He looked great. And then he hung that 6 ball or whatever it was on the side, and it all turned around after that. But he started out great.
Both these guys just locked in on the position play.
I was going to say, he's got the speed down pretty good.
Locked in, man. A little gas. I'm a little surprised by that.
I thought he would roll it and then cut. Oh, he's perfect. I thought he would just roll it in and cut the 6 a little bit.
That in stroke where you get pretty much ball in hand position no matter what. Rip. Likes to go forward.
I guess so.
Draw shot.
I thought that. Yeah, I thought that one too. Because he looked like he was perfect.
Definitely.
Maybe the angle's a little different down there than we're seeing it.
Maybe.
Yeah, I thought he was perfect. Oh, that's the first one he got bad on.
I don't think that was exactly where he wanted to be, but he'll make it work.
I assume so. Easy he drew that ball.
Mm-hmm.
I would have felt, I don't think I could have done that. I mean, he gets it come back so quickly. I thought he'd have to go to the rails, the bottom rail and out.
Run. Our first break and run.
That break and run was sponsored by Taom Billiards, the best chalk in the industry. If you need any chalk, gloves, or a max rack, check out taombilliards.com.
That's the first time. So, but they basically were getting points on each other's breaks that time. It was just all at Aloysius. One more is tied. Michelle 2-2. Heck of a player. She's got a 706. Next is up over Ra 2. Victor Zelensky is running away 5-0. Enzio is up 2-1 over Hennessy. Katie's down 2-3 against Demetris. Photos. Greek.
I'll let you.
Let's go with the Greek.
I'll let you try to read those names.
FSR is just crushing right now. He's up 8-0 on table 9 against Raymond Linares. FSR crushing. Conrad's up 4-3 over Billy Thorpe. Dominic is up over Marcini on table 11. Got a 4-2 lead. Bijan is up 5-1 over Sean Mark Malayan. Thorsten Holman is up 5-1 over Eddie Abraham. Tangen is up 3-0 over Jeremy Saucy. That's our Connecticut guy right there. And then Eklund Kachi's up 3-2 over Eric Roberts. Have another match coming up at 3 o'clock after this one. Really good choices here. Oscar Dominguez is exactly even with Darren Appleton, 790 Fargos. That might be. Tyler Steyer's playing. Wow. Sophia Mass is still in it. Good for her. Gonna have a hard time with Vitaly though. Mass is still in it. Playing again. Earl Strickland's still hanging in there. Then O'Shawn. Oh, Claudio and Naoki. I bet you that goes to the feature table, though. We're probably not going to be able to watch that one.
Yeah. He had a push. He made 2 on the break. Didn't get a shot. He pushed, and pushed it over here. I think he's going to give it back to him, isn't he?
Probably. Well,
yeah,
he's lining up the kicker.
Careful you don't scratch with that kick right there.
I'm inside that 2-ball and
yeah,
right to the corner. Hit that share button, guys. Let everybody know we got a free stream at the Philadelphia Expo. It's the Shark Stream. Bringing you live coverage. Everybody know. Look at that kick and stick.
Is that great? If it stops.
2 stops it. Yeah, look at that. See?
That was very nice.
The 9 just jumped right in the kick spot too. He might be able to give it a little spin and shorten it up a little bit. Make sure you like and follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. We're going to be bringing you free coverage for all day today and possibly some tomorrow. We'll see what tables we're allowed to use. We'll definitely be bringing you a lot of great matches. All these guys are phenomenal. Guys and gals, I should say.
Yeah.
Let's not count out Michelle and Sophia. So we're going to bring you lots of great coverage. And if you want, you can support the stream. Send in a super chat. Send in a donation. Every $5 donation gets you an entry into that McDermott Cue of the month I showed you just a little while ago. It was valued at $550. I want to say $555, something like that.
Nice looking stick.
It's a beauty. Nice that the stain just is awesome. It's like a bigger stain almost. It's wild.
I thought he had the whole ball the way he started out, but now
yeah, he's really kind of lining the sucker up. I don't think he had the whole ball. I figured he would just come in with a little bit of English this way
and kick at it. I think he's looking to cut it in, Brian. The problem, I think, Oh, he's going to hit the 9 ball.
I feel like he'd have to bend it a little bit. That 8 ball's just right there. That's why he's taking a while too. But
Yeah, probably so close.
it's probably marginal. Like, you know, you definitely don't want to rub the 8. Leave the 2 9s sitting there, especially. Well, these guys don't usually go for it. Thinking. Heading straight at it.
Get a little inside, maybe take that scratch away. Yeah, I think he's so worried about that now.
He actually got a little too much of the ball.
Yeah.
That was makeable.
He'd be able to get the 2 to the 3 from here.
Well, it's definitely heading in the wrong direction.
Yeah, he's got to go past the 6 and 8.
Yeah, there's some traffic too.
You look at it playing safe here, but there's not a great safe out there that I can see. Gonna roll to the rail and try to put it behind the 5. Oh, that was very nice. Good shot.
Yeah. 6 is right in the way. And the kick
Looks
shot's not pretty either.
Gotta get behind that 5.
Got to go around it, yeah.
What he's gonna do? Go behind it and try to pull it back a little. Hit the next 2 ball. We haven't seen a 3 in a row yet. What played? We've been watching.
3 racks in a row?
No. I mean, like 3 scratches in a row.
Oh no!
We saw 2.
3 foul yesterday that we were on yesterday. Could have been after you left though.
See what he's going to try to do. He could get underneath it would be nice, but he got it pretty good. And I think he's got that, or 3. I'm sorry, 2 ball on the side.
Yeah,
it's not a gimme, but and you should be able to get position. There's not much in the way. He makes it.
Yeah, a little center left, maybe go up to the top rail, left rail, and then come back up between the 3 and the 9 if you're feeling it.
That's kind of what he's looking at, I think. In my mind right now, I'd be thinking, try to hit the 3 ball with a cue ball. You know, it's a target. I try to always have a target.
Right.
That's what I'd be thinking. If I can aim it to where I can hit the 3, even if I don't have a shot, I should hit the first safe.
Right.
And if you're that close, should be able to make a pretty good save.
And this guy, like I said, I think he's just going to pop it up the rails, and
Yeah.
if he has just the right English, he could rest it right between the 2, the 3 and the 9 rather.
That's what he's certainly try to do.
Always going straight at it, like you said.
Well, I guess it goes in the corner, but I think I'm a little conservative. I might just shoot that 3 up, leave it behind the 6 and 8. But they pocket so well. I don't think he's going to play safe.
You could see him. You could actually. I can see him actually throwing it in or trying to play it, pocket it in the side, because if he does that, then it rolls up on the 4 pretty nice. And if it misses, then it goes behind the 8.
Yeah, he looks like he's shooting one of it. Looks like he's shooting your shot.
Oh, he caught both points. Yeah, that's well. Aloysius should be able to do something with this.
Yeah, gonna get by the 6 with the cue ball.
Yeah, a little bit of follow.
I think if it's tight, I'd be trying to draw off the 3, let the cue ball bump the 6 ball, and settle for the angle on the 4.
Mm.
Oh, he missed over. After watching all these matches yesterday, I went home and got my carbon fiber shaft out.
Oh, yeah?
And played with it. Well, they're all using them. There must be
a reason.
Yeah, I must be missing something.
Played with a carbon for a little bit, maybe 4 or 5 months when I didn't have a cue. And Bobby let me borrow one of his Vikings. I did play. I liked it, but I still prefer the feel of wood.
It's different. I like the feel of wood.
Six in the same pocket?
Oh,
I'm sorry, 5. Man, he got a little weird on the 6.
You have to draw. They draw so effortlessly back. And he's shortened it a little bit. What's where the word English came from in pool?
Oh,
he says England. I don't know.
I mean, it stands to reason, but
yeah, I don't know. Just always called it that.
Inside with outside.
Ew.
That was a straight. I didn't think.
Mine almost perfect too.
Yeah, it's a great angle though.
A lot of these Europeans, they look like robots out there. But they play off. They never miss. This boy doesn't either. Well, he's in dead pump.
Yeah, he's definitely stroking.
Yeah.
Take another look at that cue that we're razzling off. McDermott Cue of the month. And like I said, it's got that really neat stripy, almost like a tiger stripe stain. I'm not sure if that's the wood or if that's the stain, but it's gorgeous. September, if you want to Google it, it's September 2025. So what, about 6 months old? Never been played with. Could be yours if you want to support the channel. Just send in a $5 super chat or send in a $5 donation on any of our other venues, Facebook, PayPal, Cash App, all that good stuff. And you'll be entered into the razzle on Monday night. And this is a free stream. We do appreciate any support you can give us. Make sure you hit the like button. Let YouTube and Facebook know that we're here. And then of course, follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube.
Yapp is giving Oliver the gap. To give them microphones.
I guess
they come up with some great lines.
I can't imagine giving the internet a microphone. It just sounds like a terrible idea.
The one's dead in the side.
It was the 1, the 7, and what was the 4 bar?
Maybe 3 that time.
Yeah, you got the 4. A little lead on the replay, but let's try it anyway. Oh, got it.
Look at it.
1, 2.
He barely hits it.
Yeah, the 7 ball's down. Yeah. Wow, what a shot. And the 2's dressed up pretty nice.
He's left-handed. That might help him stretch for this one a little bit.
I can almost hear the computations going through his head right now. It's like, okay, I'm going to do this with the 2, and then I'm going to go over here and play the 3, and then I like to work backwards personally. Like, okay, where do I want to be on the 8 to get to the 9, and then go from there to the 6.
That's how I would
go from there to the 5.
That's how I played straight pool. Figure break shot out and work backwards.
Yep.
Did he?
Hey, came right on by.
You're not missing it. Last year, Alex Bagline put a bunch of videos out where he was, trying to beat the Ghost at 15 ball, and I think he did it with 9 ball too. But as he's doing it, he's talking and telling you what he's thinking about. I thought that was really interesting.
Those are especially helpful when it's because people can develop skills when it comes to pocketing balls, when it comes to getting position, but the third component of any good pool player is detecting the patterns and coming up with the right way to go, around the table.
I used to like to watch Alan Hopkins play, not shoot the ball part, but I swear you'd watch him look at the table and you can see his mind going through in a ball to ball. And he was great at running balls. And then I would watch Earl, and Earl looked like he didn't care where it went. He just kept shooting.
Just keep doing what I do.
Yeah.
Someone with as much experience as Earl, that pattern recognition is just automatic anyway.
Done it so many
done
times.
it so many times. You know what works and you know what doesn't. I think he wanted to roll that a little bit more, make it more natural, but he's got no problem with the follow stroke. He'll just shoot it into the left rail, I'm thinking, and I'm right up on the 9 without an issue.
Brian, here's something interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Tells them where to go.
Maybe they have a manager.
They're Chinese or something.
Maybe the state
government. Yeah,
who knows?
That's interesting. I don't really understand that.
And Aloysius is up 5-1. Just playing real strong. That had to be a break and run on the last one because he broke and got 3 balls down.
Break and run. He was
knocked down the 2 right after that and never got
2, 3, and never got out of line after that. He does so effortlessly.
It yeah. It's like we got 2 break and runs from Aloysius so far.
Yeah. He's broken 3 times and got 2 break and runs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. Oliver here. I don't think I've seen him miss yet.
No, I don't think he's. No, I'm thinking.
He got safe on his last.
He did
break.
miss the 6 on the side, or the 3 on the side on both points. And that's how.
That hit
on the last rank.
Oh,
Bye, 1 ball.
It's dead.
Bye.
And 2 balls in the middle.
It's quite visible. He needs this rack. You definitely don't want to be behind.
Oh no.
6-1.
And your opponent's breaking.
Mm-hmm.
I think he has to shoot it. Looks like it might bump into that 7. If it does that, he's got to worry a little about a scratch. That's not an easy shot anyhow. If you back cut to 7, I'm sorry, to 2.
Right.
I almost feel like this man has to take a chance though to get back in the game. Thank you, Paul. But I have a tendency of leaning back some. It's probably my fault, not the microphone's fault. I'll try to keep a little closer here. He did miss that, didn't he? That was tough. Especially, this guy doesn't miss anything.
Yeah, he's The only time he's actually probably logged a miss was deliberate, meaning safety.
Well, he's hitting with inside, too. I think it was a hanger. Very nice. The thing he has to worry about is that side. Everything else, it's scratches.
Mike's out there.
That's the first mistake Yapp's made. Take it, ball. Looks like he's going to at least put a game on it. Got fortune, he got back up again.
Yeah, I was expecting Aloysius to run out.
Yeah, he hasn't been missing yet.
I'm good. See what's going on. I don't think that door opens. All right, big opportunity there for Oliver. Yep, missing a shot in the middle of the rack, and Oliver converts. So it's 5-2. Ding Dong locked himself out. Yeah, well, that sounds about right.
Did I miss anything? Oh, he finished the rack?
Yeah, Oliver did take down the rest of the rack.
Yeah.
It'll bring Yap back up. And we just saw him break and run twice now on his break. See if he can do it again.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 is pretty good. .803. That makes sense. But when the way you said it about he wasn't making decisions, I thought someone was making it for them.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. Oh, I mean, think about it. I mean, even unless you're going to like Saudi Arabian $250,000 first place tournament, where it's a big nut to have.
Oh yeah.
I mean, even a U.S. player wanting to go to Europe or Middle East or even Asia, that's an expensive prospect. Yeah. Good point.
And Lucas went for those Vietnam tournaments.
Right.
Even worse than the expenses. 20 hours in the air.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't imagine. I don't think I would do that to pick up money. Can't see it.
There's a name I haven't seen in quite a while. Orville. Starting to wonder about you and Frowny. Haven't seen you guys in the comments section.
I haven't. I was wondering about Frowny myself. I haven't seen it at all. Oh, it looks like they're all laying pretty good. Well, 6 to 7
is kind of iffy.
Could be a problem.
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll go straight across or go up above the side. He went above the side.
It's funny. He doesn't seem happy with that shot. He's kind of his hand motion looked like, oh, what the hell, you know? Like, dude, that's straight in.
I
guess he doesn't want to be straight in.
No, got to get really good on that 7.
To the right
Yeah,
side.
get the angle he wants.
Yep. Okay, well, that's where he wants to land.
Is he going those 2 rails, or is he in a
It looks like he's going high left. A little bit of that English to slow the cue ball down, and now he literally landed the cue where he tapped the table.
where he wanted it? Yes.
That's impressive.
He must be quite a straight pool player.
Oh, good look. Yeah,
with that cue ball control.
Motion there like he's going to play the 8 in the side, and I'm just like, what?
Must have a little angle there.
Yeah, he might bump it a little.
Oh, he
did get a little bump, but it worked.
He did say he didn't want to sit there and wait 2 hours.
Yeah. He couldn't even move his car if his keys are inside the building.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another name I haven't seen in a while. Roddy UK. Good to see you back in the comments section. All right, Aloysius up 6-2. And like I said, let me take another look at that cue that we're razzling off on Monday. You want to support the stream and support the channel? Get the, you're getting a free stream from the with commentary from the Billiards Expo. So if you're interested, you can send in $5 super chats, or you can send in any other donation chain that you want. Each $5 entry will get you, each $5 donation will get you an entry in for this Cue of the Month raffle from McDermott. So definitely appreciate the support out there if you guys are interested. Beautiful cue. I have it sitting right next to me, but I have a face for radio, so I'm not really going to turn on this camera today.
And you really can't appreciate that cue unless you see it in person.
You have to see it in the light. It's absolutely beautiful.
One dead inside.
Now, of course.
Yes, it is.
Sure is.
But he's losing that cue ball coming forward.
Yeah, it's got a lot of distance here between himself and the 2, and that 6-8 situation is not pretty. Neither is the 3-4 for that matter.
No, it's an ugly rack. Right here, I would normally like to bank the 2 up here and let the cue go behind the 6-8, but it looks like it might scratch if I did that. If you go off the left side.
Mm-hmm.
So what can he do? You roll the 2 over onto the 5?
Already asked a question, is the panel open to the international viewers or just US only? I know Bobby knows that we have viewers all over the world, so I'm sure he's taken that into consideration.
Very nice.
What a great save.
Yeah.
Wow.
My goodness.
Just locked up hard.
That was great.
So to answer more concisely, yeah, I think it is open to everybody in the world.
That was really a great save. Pocket right on that ball.
You know, it just occurred to me, and this is just between me and Bobby, really, but if Mike did lock himself out, his phone was inside too.
He couldn't.
He wouldn't be able to call anybody. He wouldn't be able to get back in the
Just
building.
sit there and wait.
Just gonna sit there on the curb.
Man, nice hit on that one.
That was a great kick.
And it might have.
And look at this thing going right back where it was.
Turned it around.
Wowzers.
I guess if you can't mass say it, it hit us with a jump shot, I guess.
Yeah, that's the more common.
Yeah. He doesn't want to hit that 8-ball right now and break that apart.
Yeah, I think looks like he's clean. If not, he's going to go rail first.
Oh, maybe shoot right at it. I thought it was tougher. Oh, he missed.
It was clean, and he got the 3 out.
I thought it was tougher than that.
Yeah. Fortunate roll, though. Handball sitting right between them.
Much reward will have 6 and 8 or like that either.
No, that's true. Now that the 3's out in the open, though, it might be a little more manageable. 5 goes past the 6, you might be able to get a breakout. Not sure, though.
He's hitting a jump shot here? Yep.
Oh, wow. That's dangerous.
The ball's going to go up towards that 6-8. Oh, boy. How good did he hit it?
Yeah,
very nice. I couldn't get my shoulder to do that. I think now he's going to leave him. Looks like he's going to put him between the 3 and 4.
Yeah, I would say that'd be my idea too.
If he can hit it, yeah, full.
Hit the 2 full and then snuggle up to the 3-4 behind on the south side, rather.
Did Rebecca play her first round yet?
I honestly don't know. I would imagine so. Yeah, she has to have.
Friday.
Like you said,
yeah.
Use that little blocker.
Nice.
We've been kind of flying through the racks, especially when Yapp's breaking and running. But this last rack, boy, tricky one to lay out. Anyway. Yeah, honestly, I'll ask Bobby when I see him or when I talk to him. Bobby, feel free to comment in the comment section if you want. I mean, the cue is free. If there's, like BAT or some other kind of thing, you might have to work out something with Bobby. But as far as I know, it's open to anybody.
Looks like there's a lot of decisions here. It looks like this is the only avenue. Might go a little long.
Ooh, just a little.
Just a little bit.
Tell you what, though, even if you miss that shot, the odds of getting out are slim. The odds that he's going to come back and get snookered, is very much higher.
As long as you didn't hit the 6-8 on that shot, you're all right.
Exactly.
I want to see how he gets that 4-5-6. The person I was talking about, the Coe brothers, going to that tournament over in China, says that one pays $340,000 US. I guess they have to go over there, and the flight's not as bad.
Yeah, that'd definitely make it easier.
Yeah. I'm interested in the 4 of the 5. More interested now.
Yeah. Weird angle.
Yeah.
Feeling really ballsy, you can try to set up for the 5 cross side and break out. That's really, really ballsy. See if he's actually got. My hunch is he's gonna pocket this 4 and just Yap's already on 1. Find a safety on.
Yeah, look for the safe. Fat Paul, is my mic still crackling?
Made a little tweak to it when I saw that, so it just hopefully everything should sound nice.
Okay.
Sean has some of the best metaphors I've ever seen on YouTube.
I'm reading it right now. My ex is gravy. Wish I could remember these lines. So we just bank it across side and let the cue ball try to bump in behind the 6 ball, maybe, just to move them a little. I don't see anything offensive here. I said one yesterday, and
who went for it?
Oh, he went for everything.
Wow! Like I said, if you're feeling really ballsy, that 5 cross side breakout shot was there, but that's really when you're playing a guy like Yapp.
Yeah, you're betting it all.
Yeah, you're betting on everything.
Well, the only thing he has to worry about is the 9, but I don't think that's a big deal. You know, bumping into it on the way down, like he can draw away from it. Locked himself out again. He's trying to bang him.
Not like a motorcycle. I'd say like, we're not open till 3. What is with all the traffic?
Oh, he did insiding. Wow, you can't fault that.
No, not at all.
I thought he'd have to draw around the 9. Great shot. Like that extender. Really nice idea.
Like that 5 cross side was just a little too aggressive.
I thought maybe he felt he had to take a chance, but I think
when you're down 6-2, sometimes you start getting, like I said, a little bit aggressive. But I think the right play on that 5 ball was definitely try to get that second foul on Yapp. Now he's going to make him pay for it.
Yes. They don't keep your accurate stats anymore, I don't think. I never see them. But every match we're watching, it must be, 900 was great back then. They hardly, they miss 1 or 2 balls a set at the most.
Right. A little over 500 people tuned in. Like I said, this is a free stream.
At noon.
from
Yeah.
the Philadelphia Super Billiards Expo. I hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday afternoon, and thanks for tuning in. If you do want to support the channel, please do. And like I said, I've mentioned it a few times, but we have a McDermott Cue that will be razzling off on Monday night. If you're interested in getting an entry into that razzle, just send in $5 on Super Chats, Facebook Stars, whatever you like. For 10, buy one ball.
Have they not made the one ball yet on the break? Okay.
I think it's gone in every time.
And they're breaking different pockets. And
Yeah, they're breaking from these opposite sides.
yeah, but each one is going every single time.
Yeah, so it's a race to 10. Yapp needs 3. Oliver needs 8 now. That's a tough hill to climb.
Oh, yeah.
I will say this, though. I mean, Yapp's last 2 breaks, I think, were breaking runs. Or maybe the last one wasn't. But he has 2 out of 4 so far. And this one does not look like it's going to happen.
Rosa. Try to put the cue up there where he's standing, kind of. You're afraid of getting it too close to the 9, though. What?
Oh.
You want to go a little further.
And did you see the way the ball rolled?
I thought so. Didn't it look like it dipped to the right?
It definitely looked like it rolled right on him.
I thought I made a mistake.
Because that only could help him at this point. Wow, that did look like it sort of dived off the rail a bit.
Yeah. I don't think it ever got to the rail. That was maybe there's chalk on the table or something.
Possible.
Because that really did take a right turn. He's going to kick it this way.
The other way.
Yeah. Maybe get a shot with the carom off. Send the 9 over here, maybe. I don't know. He just better make sure he moves that 2.
Well, that's exactly.
Or the 9, yeah.
Gotta move one or the other.
Between them, there's a little target.
You know, I would have almost expected a jump shot there and just go for the 2-9 because the 9's wild. Wow, almost caught the 3 ball. Or I'm sorry, 4 ball. But at least he moved it.
Yeah.
That takes that out of risk. Tell you what, though, that's a big 4 ball sitting in the corner. That makes that combo almost unmissable. Especially for a lefty like Yapp. I just noticed that. Stretch across like a righty would.
Yeah. Like I'm still stretching.
Yeah.
What are you looking at? Oh,
great question. I think he's just sort of sizing up the combo.
I might give some thought to hitting the left side of the 2 and carrying the pink ball. Not that matter. Whatever he does is right.
Yeah. True. Just the right ball speed.
Very nice. Very nice. They're pretty. He's got a little angle, so I don't know what he's looking at. That 6 must go on the side. I thought he had I thought the 7 was in the way. That goes on the side. He's done. Ooh. When he gets open, he doesn't make any mistakes. Very nice.
8-2.
Yeah, Alex, if you can.
What's that?
Alex Bosch, if you can.
Yeah, right now that's Alex is up 7-5, so he's made a little bit of a
good.
turnaround there. He was down 4-2 earlier.
Good.
Better won his match 10-5. John Morris tied 5-5 with Michelle. That tells me a lot about Michelle.
Must play awful
She
good.
can hang with if she can hang with Morrow.
Yeah.
Holy cow! Bleckner and Matt Cross 7-4. Max. There's on the hill against Sisman. Iman. Jesus Atencio is up 6-2 against Tennessee. David Alcades losing 9-2 against Demetris.
Against who?
Demetris Lakoutos, Greek. Lukatos, I guess it's Lukatos, maybe.
I don't know.
FSR won handily 10-1. Billy Thorpe is tied 8-8 with Conrad. Heaney and Dominic are tied 6-6. Jason Shaw won his match 10-2. Niels is up 8-3 over Sean Mark Malayan. Thorsten is up 9-3 against Eddie Abraham. Engines up 5-3 over Jeremy Saucy. And Eklik Conchi's up 9-5. He's on the hill against Eric Roberts. After this match is over, we might actually dip in on Alex for a little while.
Okay.
Just because he's a local. But after that, we're going to go off the air until about 3 o'clock. That's when the next scheduled match is starting. I'll slap the brackets into the comment section again just so you guys can follow along. You know, if there's anything in particular you want to see at 3 o'clock, actually, suggestions are welcome. I'll definitely confer with our director, Bobby Hilton, and see which one he wants us to do, but curious what you guys think. Ooh.
Wow, I was surprised he missed. He doesn't. Well, he got away with it, I think.
I think you did too.
He sure doesn't miss much.
Yeah, he sure. That's exactly it. It's funny when I grab a jump cue and I can't do a damn thing. But these guys, you see it so often. It's just like, oh, I can't believe you missed that jump shot.
I am. I hit him so good.
That's a nice leave.
A little longer. We're gonna see the jump cue again.
Probably. I don't know. He might kick at it. The side pocket's right where he wants to kick from, though.
Oh,
So that makes it a little tougher. Looks like he grabbed the shorty. Earl. Good question. If he's not playing now, then he would be playing at 3 o'clock. Playing at 3 o'clock on table 7. This table against Albin Ushan. Two jumps in a row, man. He's having a hard time right now.
He hit them both pretty good. Though.
Good. I'm not saying he didn't.
Just not good enough, but he gets the ball so accurately.
Just tend to drain it. Make it stick. Not quite stuck.
Can't tell if he can hit it.
I think he's got it locked in. I think he's got a makeable ball here.
Oh, you think so?
Hey guys, if you want to support the stream, I mean, we're doing it for free, but if you want to support the stream, definitely send in a super chat or a stars or whatever else. We appreciate any support you guys can give us. And any entry over $5 will get you into that raffle. So, and it is a gorgeous cue. Damn, Sean.
Nice shot. It might be a really nice shot.
Like I said, you have a way with metaphor, my friend.
He's great.
Big trouble. Now Yapp's at the table, and I think he's missed one ball. That wasn't a jump
I
shot.
think, yeah. Lefty sure look good. Well, the 4 to 5 is the only problem.
See him setting up behind the 5 here, playing it in the upper right corner. He might even have enough room to play it in the side. I don't see him going for the combo though. That's for sure. Well, now that he's up 8-2, you never know. Sometimes you take a flyer. But I see him going behind the 8. I'm sorry, behind the 5. Came all the way around it.
Perfect.
I think he's gonna like that shot. Look at that.
Gonna move that 9 too if he wants.
Wanted a touch more speed on that one, I think, because now he's got to sort of awkwardly stroke over the top of the 9.
You thinking of playing an 8 in the side? Is that pretty good?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Jeez. Nice shot. Nice touch.
Comes the hill.
Very nice. This break too, isn't it?
Yeah.
One's dead.
That he's got, I think he's broken 5 times, but he has 2 breaking runs already. This could be it for Oliver if he makes the if he makes the head ball.
Hell,
I don't think he's missed it yet.
Neither one of them.
Neither one, yeah. The old diamond move. Object ball heads up to the wrong side of the table. Yapp is shooting super strong right now. Just like I think we talked about it. He has, other than the 2 jump shots, I think he's only missed 1 ball. Made every single break head ball, 2 BNRs, and every time, well, not every time, but pretty much every time Oliver misses a ball like that 5 cross side, I think he's going to be kicking himself on that one. But he misses a ball, Yapp steps up and cleans. The way it is.
Oh, boy.
So to the earlier question of, do you think that he has a chance to take down this tournament after the 8-ball championship? Yes, I do.
I think can't convince him he's not a favorite.
Got to put his point up though. He's up on the hill already.
Oh yeah. He missed the 1.
I'll be danged.
Got the point.
We got the commentary curse on that one.
Yeah.
Not missed a single 1 ball. There's the 9. All right, great. So yeah, there's the hill.
Yeah, let's see the 1.
Somebody's traveling for a ball.
Trying to see if that 1 goes past the. What was that? 2, I guess. To the corner. That's what it looks like he's trying to do. Oh, he played. I think he played safe. I think
that was supposed to be frozen to the 2, but either that or he's just checked out and said, you know what? If he does need 8 in a row against Yapp and alternating break, his chances are almost nil.
Yeah. Now the 2-3 is the only thing that can stop him. young eyes. Yeah, this is looks like it's laying pretty good to draw it over there behind it. Maybe play the 3 in the same pocket. Looks like there's an angle there.
Got another one. Alex is up 7-6.
Very nice. That was pretty nice.
Ball in hand position again.
Oh boy. You can roll forward and
he's got no
play
angle
8
here.
side.
I think he might actually, yeah, exactly. Roll forward, play the 4-8.
You could even play the 4 and carry him the 8. I think he's so straight in, he can't do much.
That's a lot of lesser skilled pool players would try to force that cue ball to move. You have to just patient enough. And the fact is if you did that, you're going to end up rattling the 3 anyway. You just said, you know what? I'll just take my lumps
settle
and set up for the combo.
Oh, stopped pretty good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
5 past the 7. Perfect. Well, he makes it look easy.
Hear the fat lady warming up in the back.
I think so. Should ask Sean about the fat lady one.
Sure, I'll have something to say.
Clever. I haven't seen anybody do that in years. Chalked his cue and then he blew the dust off it. Yeah,
most of these chalks are very dustless these days. Anyway, hey, everybody, thanks for watching that match. We're going to jump over to Alex Bosch on table 1. But if you want to support the channel, any entry of $5 will get you an entry into this pool razzle that we're going to be doing on Monday night. It's a McDermott Cue of the month, September 2025. And it's, like I said, the pictures don't do it justice. It really pops. The stain is amazing. So I appreciate everybody that stayed in for this match. Like I said, I think we're going to jump over to see our guy Alex and see how he's doing for a little bit. And after that, we will be back at 3 o'clock.
Well, Sean has to say is impressive. I expected more out of him.
I know, right?
Something about his wife, ex-wife.
Yes, indeed, ex.
Yeah. Well, Alex, 8-6.
He, I just checked a minute ago. He was up 7-5, 7-6. Now it's 8-6.
Be nice if we could pull this one off.
Oh, it's amazing. Want to see? He's a Connecticut resident, is he?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Cliff said he lives in Cheshire.
Gotcha. And so is Jeremy Saucy. I wonder how he's he playing right now? I can't remember.
I think he was playing. I thought you said his name earlier.
Yeah, he's playing, but he's down 7-4.
Oh. He played the carom?
I don't know.
I don't see what else he was trying there.
Cowabunga green. Yeah, if there was only pizza. Arcadeaholic asking why we have just one camera and just one table. Well, this is digital pool, and the way it works is they have one camera at the foot of each table, and we have the syndication rights to put it on the SharkStream for free. So what we're doing is just sort of picking, a full match that we can watch, just like we just did with Yapp and Oliver. And when we do that, we can bounce around a little bit. But yeah, I would love to see more camera angles. They only usually have multiple camera angles on what they call the main or the arena table, whatever you want to call it. And that would be table 4. Federer was playing on it just a little while ago. He finished up 10-5. But PSN has that main table available if you want to watch the main events. We're basically limited to the side tables at this point. So any of the other 15 we can kind of tune into.
I put that behind the 5. Looks like he locked right on that.
Doesn't look quite frozen to me. It looks like there might be a gap, but he's I think he's going to do exactly that. Push the 3 short rail, and the cue up behind the 5. Eeny, meeny, miny.
Now he's looking at it. Must be close. Keeps going back to it. Maybe he's trying to cut it. Thought they were frozen. After all that, he shot it right in.
Yeah. I saw the gap there. I just didn't think it had that much play.
Used to watch Willie Mosconi play back in the 70s, exhibitions. And whenever he had a tough shot, he'd hem and haw and look all around, and he'd fire it in. I think he did that to get the suspense
Get
up.
the drama.
Yeah.
Pulled it right between the 2 balls. Now he's got that 5-8 combo looking at him. I hate combos. Everybody knows this.
Yeah.
That's what listened to me on this channel before. Don, thanks for the laughs, man. You hear me and Bobby laughing at them. You just check out the YouTube comments.
God, I hope my wife's reading this.
Oh, God.
I'm going to have to use that on her.
I'm going to read your comments in my head and using Rodney Dangerfield's voice from now on.
Yeah, they're not like Rodney. Who's one of my favorites.
Either that or, what's his name? Don Rickles.
Those old comedians were great. Yeah. That's why she's an ex.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when the fight started.
Straight right now. I think they're, just from what I've seen so far, Alex got off to a pretty early lead. I think he was, he was behind 4-2. He's up 8-7 right now, but the last 5 racks, I think, have just gone one, each guy is basically, they're just trading. I saw 7-5, 7-6, 8-7, 8-8, or, something like that. It was like, they've been within 1 most of the way.
My wife commented.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, on YouTube you can see both chats, the YouTube chats and the Facebook chats. But on YouTube, on YouTube you can see both. Facebook, you can only see Facebook, and the reality is that we have almost 500 people watching, and only 18 are on Facebook right now. So you're not seeing a lot of the comments, and if you're on the YouTube side, which most of you are, you're getting a show.
So am I. Two, 4, 6. Ball's dead and he made 2. Man. That's Sean. Sean, if you see a Colleen Sappho commenting,
there you go.
That's my wife. I plan on using those lines on her later.
Well, it's been a good run then, Bobby.
Yeah. Like, next guy say, that's when the fight started.
That's Wade Harriman, yeah.
But the 2's hanging. I guess the 3's the problem. Oh, is that the 1 out there in the middle?
No, that's the 9 in the middle. The 3 is stuck behind the 7, it looks like. Kind of trying to figure out how to get at it.
Yeah.
Ryan Merrick would just be saying, well, what's the problem here? The 3-9's dead.
3-rail kick from behind and it's dead.
Okay, here's the push safe.
Well, I assume you're going to take the shot and try to put the 3 over behind the 5 and let it 2 bounce back up on the right side of the table.
Mm.
You feel like you can't give it back to him.
Where he's standing, he's might have been eyeing up the actual make. Gave it back.
Yeah, I would have thought, well, maybe it's tougher than I thought. Thank you, Sean.
Pretty much an automatic.
That's why I thought he would take it.
I'm surprised he gave that back, but
Alex, is he looking at the bank? Looks like the 5 is kind of big.
I'd say the 5 has the corner covered.
Thin the side of the 3 and put the cube out behind the 5. Well, he hit it even better. That was better than what I thought.
Yeah, and get the 7-9 in the game.
Good shot. That gives some thought to the jump cue here.
Dangerous though to jump to a ball that's that close to.
Oh, I think so. I just don't see anything good coming from kicking at it.
A lot of players of this, even here, a lot of players jumping for this 3 ball would knock the 3 right off the table. Any matches still going? This one, John Morris up 8-5 over Michelle. Victor won, Atencio won. Yapp won, obviously. FSR. Mitris knocked out David Alcady. Wow.
Well, he hit it solid, and he sold out. Well, the 8 made the 5 a little bit tougher. 3-4. Yeah, he's got a little trouble, I think, getting from 4 to 5. But at least he's still shooting at it. So careful with this one. I thought he had a bigger angle.
He had some options, going into that side pocket, but the thing is, 12, so you don't want to cheat too hard, you start grabbing the rail and you're dead. Oh, like,
He's just aiming it up.
he's just lining up the next shot. I was like, what? Wait.
You're gonna settle for a tough shot. Looks like.
Yeah, that heat is making it very tough. Approach angle.
It is a tough cut.
It's a tough cut, though.
Can you reach it?
That's the other thing. You want to leave it between the side pockets, and that way you don't have lefty, another lefty. Able to get your dominant eye right over the cue where you want it. An angle off. This is where I always say to myself, "Get the bridge, idiot," and then I don't.
Yeah, I know. Don't either. Whoa. Very nice shot.
It's not out of the woods yet. Wow, use the whole pocket.
That's one he missed yesterday.
Game here. Puts him on the hill. Marco needs 3 in a row now.
Oh, yeah. Now, if he beats him, the fact that this man's an 804, it does a lot for his Fargo, right, Alex's?
Well, it doesn't shift that much. The robustness that Alex has, he's probably beaten other 800s in the course of his run, but yeah, I would think it would go up. I mean, it mostly depends on who you beat, by how much you beat him.
Oh, the score matters too.
And so the score matters. So if you beat this dude like 10-1, that would have a more powerful effect on his Fargo rating than beating him 10-7.
Okay.
The other factor is, that I think comes into play is what position you ultimately, finish in. So if he beats Marco in this round and then loses the next one, it'll make a different impact than if he wins the whole tournament. So that's my basic. I mean, Fargo's formulas are proprietary, but that's my observation. Lucas has got like a 15,000 robustness, but when he won the West Hempstead tournament, the In the Box tournament, which was a WNT ranked event, his Fargo, I think, went up 6 points. He went from 757 to 763. But he beat a lot of tough guys to get there, so that's also a factor.
Let's see.
3 in the 1, 3 in the 6.
1 in the side. Where's that 2 going? If that's
that's using the force right there.
I can't tell.
He's trying to use the force. Sit. I don't know.
Can't tell if it went too far or not.
I'll tell you what, if I'm Marco, I'm calling a ref. Oh, he's actually going to go for the bank shot, maybe. Oh, no, he just put his cue down. I thought he was sizing up a bank shot for a second there. Kind of having a look at it, too.
Surprised I don't have a ref at the table. It is going to be close.
They do have a button they can press that will on the tablets that it calls a ref over if you want. And the ref, I saw John Lehman there, I think, and he had a headset on. So odds are, if the players do need a ref, they can just get one over if they need it, if they want to. And I would, if he's playing it in the side, I think that was legit, but I probably still would have
That was so
ref
cool.
look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. He made the shot. Taking it a pink ball.
Oh man,
It was coming out a little bit.
Yeah, we
Good
were
shot.
on the other table. That would have
Yeah.
rolled up. But it looked like it was heading into the point, not into the pocket. Either way, 4 balls to go to win this set. 5 balls, rather.
His heart's starting to beat. See that end zone coming up. Kind of wants to get back about where he is, doesn't he? Get almost straight. He's a big bounce. No, it's
Yeah, that was an iffy shot.
That's a little tougher than I would have. Beautiful. Beautiful shot.
Can't argue with that one.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, look at that.
Very nice, Alex. Oh,
Marco concedes. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I want to show you that cue one last time before we go off the air. We're going to be back at 3 o'clock, though. Here's that McDermott Cue of the month from September 2025. If you guys want to support the channel, you can do so by using any of the donation links in the comments section, or you can send in a super chat, or you can send in Facebook stars. But any of those is appreciated. Each $5 amount gets you entered once into this raffle. The raffle will take place on Monday evening, where one of you lucky viewers that has supported the channel will get a chance at that cue. So this is Brian Brennan and Bobby Hunt. We'll be back at 3 o'clock with another great match from the Philadelphia Expo. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you soon.
Bobby Hilton here from the Sharkstream. Give a shout out to all of our sponsors. Of course, our gold sponsors, Brunswick Billiards. We are the Brunswick Arena on the Sharkstream, and of course, McDermott Cues. Then we got our silver sponsors. We can't forget those. We got Taom Billiards, Salotto, of course, Yale Billiards, Simonis Cloth, Wayne Harriman, the Sandman, Pro Fitman Billiards, Andy Gow, Aramith, Letman Lights, and Carbon Magic Cleaner. And of course, we can't forget our local and bronze sponsors. Without them, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. They've been with us for a long time. K. Morgan Painting, APA, Jacoby Custom Cues, Sigma Wear, Organic Ink Tattoo, Dynamic Pressure Washing, NM Billiards, Tommy's Tattoo Supply, Pool Table Magic, and of course, Vacuum Lease. Thank you guys all for your continued support. Appreciate it.